Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Leo. I'm Leo.
And I'm Anna.
Today, we are talking about something very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
University memories.
Oh no.
Exactly, because when you're in university, everything feels dramatic. Every problem feels like the end of the world. But a few years later, you look back and think, why was I like that?
Seriously, I'm still in university right now. And honestly, every week feels like a TV show.
That's true. And the funniest thing is, most students secretly have no idea what they're doing,
Especially at 2 a.m.
especially at 2 a.m.
University students are basically just tired people carrying laptops.
That might be the most accurate description ever.
Thank you. Years of experience.
So today, we're sharing our most awkward, most painful, most ridiculous university stories.
And honestly, some of these stories still hurt.
Especially yours.
No, yours is worse.
Maybe, but yours caused emotional damage.
Permanent emotional damage.
And if you're learning English, this episode is perfect for you. We'll speak slowly, naturally, like real friends talking.
So don't worry if you miss some words. Just relax. Listen slowly. Enjoy the conversation.
Exactly. And maybe you'll remember your own school stories too.
Or maybe you'll realize, oh, so everyone is embarrassing sometimes.
That's basically the purpose of this episode,
To make everyone feel less alone.
especially during exam season.
Exams destroy people.
Yeah, they really do.
Don't worry, not too many.
The first expression is pull an all-nighter.
Which means to stay awake all night, usually for studying or finishing homework.
For example, I pulled an all-nighter for my chemistry exam,
Which is usually a terrible life decision.
but students keep doing it anyway. Every year, every country, same mistake.
The second word is awkward.
Awkward means socially uncomfortable, weird, painful.
Like when a waiter says, enjoy your meal, and you say, you too.
Emotional damage.
Or when somebody waves at you, and you wave back, but they were waving at the person behind you.
That literally happened to me last week.
I know, I was there.
Thank you for the emotional support.
You're welcome.
The last word is panic.
Panic means suddenly feeling extreme fear or stress. Like your brain stops working.
For example, when your professor says the assignment is due tonight.
Or when your laptop says 1% battery.
True or error?
Absolute horror.
Okay,
Now I'm already stressed.
this happened during my second year of university. At that time, I thought I was very smart,
Dangerous beginning.
extremely dangerous. Because I was one of those students who always said, don't worry, I'll do it tomorrow.
The most famous student lie ever.
Exactly. So one day, we had a huge group presentation, 30% of the final grade. Very important.
I already feel nervous.
And my teammates trusted me. That was their first mistake.
Huge mistake.
The presentation was Friday morning. But Thursday afternoon, I had basically done nothing.
Leo,
I know.
why are students like this?
Because students always believe that at 2 a.m., they will suddenly become productive.
That is painfully true.
Then Thursday night came, and suddenly, real panic started. Academic panic.
The worst kind of panic.
Exactly. The kind where you stop studying and suddenly decide to clean your room instead.
Yes. Why do humans do that?
I don't know. Your brain suddenly says, before we work, let's organize the bookshelf.
And suddenly it's 4 a.m.
Exactly. So I started making the PowerPoint. Coffee, energy drinks, more coffee. At one point, my hands were shaking.
Usually not a good sign.
Definitely not. And the stupidest part was, instead of focusing on the content, I spent 20 minutes choosing fonts.
Classic procrastination.
Because your brain wants to feel productive without doing the difficult work.
Too real.
Finally, around 6 a.m., I finished. Then I slept for maybe 40 minutes.
That's not sleep. That's spiritual resting.
Exactly. Then I looked in the mirror, and honestly, I looked terrible.
Like a university student?
Worse, like a haunted office worker,
Very specific description.
but accurate. So I arrived at the classroom. Everyone looked nervous, but everybody was pretending to be calm.
Classic student performance.
Exactly. Everybody acts like, yes, everything is under control, but internally, they're dying.
And every classroom has one student typing aggressively.
Yes, typing like the FBI is coming.
Every classroom has that person.
Finally, our group went to the front. The professor smiled, and then my life changed.
Oh no!
I plugged in my USB drive and suddenly realized something horrible.
Wrong file?
Wrong USB drive.
No.
Yes, I opened it. No presentation, nothing, only movies, old photos, music, and one folder called Gym Motivation Final Version 2.
That is the most student file name ever.
Exactly. And the professor was standing right next to me, silently watching.
That silence is terrifying.
It was the scariest silence of my life. Then my teammate whispered, "Leo, where's the presentation?"
Oh my god.
My brain completely stopped working.
Survival mode activated.
Exactly. And somehow I said, "We're having technical difficulties."
Classic student lie.
Every student says that at least once.
Absolutely.
Then the professor said, "You can still begin."
No.
So suddenly, I had to present everything with no slides, no notes, nothing.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. I started talking, completely improvising, and honestly, I don't even remember what I said.
Your soul left your body.
Completely. At one point, I repeated the same idea 3 times, and one student in the back looked deeply confused.
Honestly, I would be confused too.
Fair. But weirdly, after a few minutes, I suddenly became confident.
Really?
Yes, because once things become terrible enough, you actually calm down.
That's true. Your brain suddenly says, well, it's too late now.
Exactly. Then I even started walking around the room, using dramatic hand gestures, like a motivational speaker.
You evolved.
Honestly, yes. And somehow, we actually passed.
That's unbelievable.
Not a great grade, but we survived. And ever since then, I check my files 10 times before every meeting.
Trauma changed you.
It really did.
And you know what's funny? Students always think, my life is over.
Yes. But 2 days later, everybody forgets.
Exactly. Only the student remembers forever.
Especially at 2 a.m. while trying to sleep.
And suddenly your brain says, remember that embarrassing moment from 4 years ago?
And now, you can never sleep again.
Human brains are evil sometimes.
Very evil.
Honestly, university was emotionally exhausting.
And somehow also funny at the same time. Speaking of funny disasters,
It's your turn now. Unfortunately, yes. This happened last year, and honestly, it still hurts.
perfect. That means it's a good story.
You enjoy suffering too much.
Please continue.
So, it was Monday morning, very early, and the night before, I pulled an all-nighter.
Dangerous beginning again.
Very dangerous. Because I had an assignment due at midnight, and naturally, I started at 9 p.m.
Classic student logic.
Exactly. So I barely slept, maybe 2 hours. The next morning, I was completely dead. Physically tired, mentally tired, spiritually tired.
The full university experience.
Exactly. Then I overslept, started panicking, grabbed coffee, ran to campus,
I already feel stressed.
and I looked like a zombie.
Most students look like zombies before noon.
Absolutely. Finally, I arrived at the classroom, sat in the back. Everything seemed normal.
Important sentence. Everything seemed normal.
Exactly. Because nothing was normal.
Oh no.
The professor started teaching, and immediately, I got confused. Very confused.
Because of the topic?
Yes, because he started explaining advanced chemistry equations.
And your class wasn't chemistry.
Not even close.
Amazing.
But remember, I was exhausted, so I didn't question reality. I just thought, wow, this class became difficult,
Peak student thinking.
right? So I started taking random notes, pretending I understood everything.
Fake confidence.
Exactly. And honestly, the other students also looked confused.
Probably because it was chemistry.
Probably. 10 minutes passed, then 15. Then suddenly, the professor stopped talking.
Usually a bad sign.
He looked directly at me,
Absolutely terrifying.
and he said, "Excuse me, who are you?"
No.
Then the entire classroom slowly turned and stared at me.
Like a horror movie.
Exactly. And finally, my brain woke up. Wrong classroom, wrong class, wrong building. Everything wrong.
Cinema level disaster.
And because I panicked, I stood up too fast. My chair made a giant noise.
Of course it did.
Then I grabbed my coffee and spilled it everywhere.
Perfect.
Floor, desk, bag, shoes, everything.
This story keeps getting better.
For you, not for me.
Fair.
And because my brain completely stopped working, I looked at the professor and said, "Thank you."
Why?
I don't know.
That makes the story 10 times funnier.
I know. Then I quietly walked out of the classroom, holding my destroyed coffee cup.
That image is incredible.
One of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
But now it's funny.
Now it's funny. At the time, absolutely not.
Did you ever see that professor again?
Yes, that's the worst part.
Oh no.
A few weeks later, I saw him on campus, and he immediately recognized me.
Terrifying.
Then he smiled at me.
That somehow makes it worse.
Exactly. I wanted to disappear.
Honestly, I would disappear too. You know what's weird though? Even with all this suffering, university people still make good memories.
That's true, especially the weird friendships.
Yes. Sometimes you become best friends with somebody just because you suffered in the same class together.
Trauma friendships.
Exactly.
And students get emotionally attached to strange things.
Like library seats.
Yes. Everybody has their favorite spot.
And if somebody sits there, your entire day is ruined.
Exactly. And students always think they study better in cafes.
When actually, nobody is studying.
Everybody just buys coffee, opens a laptop, and stares into the distance dramatically.
Too accurate.
And university students are always tired,
Always.
no matter how much they sleep.
University exhaustion is different.
It's spiritual exhaustion.
Academic fatigue.
Exactly. And somehow, students still survive everything.
Speaking of survival,
Tell the email story.
why would you do this to me?
Because it's funny.
Fair enough. So one day, I really hated one professor.
Dangerous start again.
Very dangerous. Because his assignments were impossible. Every student complained about him.
Every university has that professor.
Exactly. So one night, my friend texted me, "Did you finish the homework?" And I replied, "No. This professor is trying to destroy us."
Reasonable.
Then I kept typing, complaining more and more. Very dramatic, very emotional.
Oh no.
Then I pressed send.
Please tell me you sent it to the wrong person.
I sent it to the professor himself.
No.
Yes,
Leo.
I know.
What did you even say?
Honestly, I don't even want to repeat it.
Was it that bad?
Not rude, just dramatic. Like this assignment destroyed my mental health.
Oh my God.
And I haven't slept in 2 days.
Honestly, that sounds like every student.
True. But then I saw the email address and my soul left my body.
That horrible feeling.
Exactly. I tried to unsend the email. Too late.
Terrifying.
Then I seriously considered disappearing forever. Maybe moving to another country. Starting a new life.
Reasonable reaction.
And the worst part was, I had his class the next morning.
No.
One of the worst mornings of my life.
Did he mention it?
At first, no. Which somehow made it scarier.
Silence is terrifying.
Exactly. Then after class, he suddenly said, "Leo, can you stay for a minute?"
That sentence is scary in every language.
Seriously. So I walked over, ready to die. And then he smiled.
Really?
Yes. Then he said, "At least you were honest."
That's weirdly wholesome.
Then he added, "But next time, send it to your friend."
I would evaporate instantly.
I almost did.
Honestly, though, the professor handled that pretty well.
He did. And weirdly, after that, he became nicer to me.
Maybe he realized students are suffering.
Or maybe he enjoyed watching me panic.
Honestly, probably both.
Probably both. But honestly, students are way too hard on themselves.
Especially language learners.
A lot of people are terrified of making mistakes in English.
But mistakes are normal.
And honestly, mistakes make people feel human.
Perfect people feel distant.
And boring.
Very boring.
The awkward moments, the embarrassing moments, those are the moments people remember.
Exactly. Today we basically spent an hour laughing at our disasters.
And that's why I like slow conversational English.
Because it feels real.
Not robotic, not perfect, just natural conversation.
And honestly, that's one of the best ways to improve listening.
Not memorizing giant vocabulary lists.
But hearing real English again and again.
Short sentences, repetition, natural reactions.
That's why podcasts work so well.
Especially relaxing podcasts.
Because learners stop feeling pressure.
And relaxed people learn faster.
That's actually true.
That's actually true. And honestly, quick questions are way less stressful than exams.
That depends on the question.
Fair point. All right, quick questions.
Oh no.
Worst university food?
Microwave pasta.
Correct answer. Your turn. Most dangerous student sentence?
I'll start tomorrow.
Absolutely. Biggest student lie?
I understand this assignment.
Perfect. Most stressful sound?
Alarm clock on exam day.
Pain. Most emotional place on campus?
Library during finals week.
Yes. Somebody is secretly crying.
Somebody is sleeping on the desk.
And somebody is drinking their 5th coffee.
The atmosphere feels apocalyptic.
Exactly. Okay, your turn. Most awkward classroom moment?
When your stomach makes noise in a silent classroom.
Yes. Horrifying.
Especially when everybody hears it.
And everybody pretends they didn't hear it.
But everybody definitely heard it.
Exactly. And somehow, that moment lasts forever. Honestly, that's one of the weirdest things about university. Tiny embarrassing moments somehow stay in your brain forever.
Seriously, you forget entire classes. But remember one awkward moment from 3 years ago?
Human brains are so dramatic.
Very dramatic. But honestly, this episode reminded me of something important.
What?
University students are basically professional survivors.
That is painfully accurate.
And somehow, even though university is stressful, people still miss it later.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
None at all.
All right, everyone. That's the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for listening.
And honestly, this might be one of my favorite episodes.
Mostly because you enjoyed my suffering.
Exactly.
If you enjoy this kind of slow, natural, relaxing English conversation, don't forget to subscribe to English with Leo.
And tell us in the comments, what's your most embarrassing school story?
Because everybody has one.
And remember, you do not need to understand every single word.
Relax. Listen again. Enjoy the process.
Your English will improve naturally.
One conversation at a time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.